folks, welcome back to another episode of Alex Shill's Pokemon Cards. Today we are going to look at all of the Pokemon cards from across the modern eras of XY, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, and Scarlet Violet, and see just how many of them are on very aggressive upward trajectories, some of them reaching all-time highs in the midst of this awful, terrible bear market and crash that apparently we find ourselves in. Before we do that, we are going to shout out today's video sponsor. It is Arizona TCG. If you do want to dump all your slabs because, of course, the market is crashing all around us, send them to Arizona TCG. They will run everything through their 100% positive feedback, 17,000 items sold, 3,000 follower eBay store. They only charge you a 13.5% fee, only a $5 shipping fee if it is under $100. And if you want to know exactly how much you'll get, you can use this fancy calculator and estimate what your card will sell for. It'll tell you what you would get selling yourself on eBay with fees and shipping and what Arizona TCG would pay you after the payout. So if that is something you want to check out, guys, the link will be in the description and the comment section below. All right. First up, the Bubble Mew. The Bubble Mew is clawing its way back to its all-time highs. We are seeing multiple auctions. This is not one-off sale. This isn't some kind of pump and dump like we're seeing with the Greninja Gold Star and things like that. This is a market that is turning up on the Bubble Mew, and it is getting back to reaching its $1,000 price point again. If you're wondering where it was, this is eBay's back end. It shows all of the recent sales. So as you can see, before the run up it had back in November, it did run up from the 500s all the way up to just over $1,000 at its peak tip top. It did fall back down all the way down in the 700s. You could have picked it up for the 700s and 800s for a while, multiple months. If you didn't, I'm sorry. If you did, congratulations, because now it is running back to its all-time highs. In fact, we are seeing sales actually over its all-time high. The charts just haven't caught up yet. So Bubble Mew back to its all-time highs. Again, in this terrible, awful, scary bear market crash. We have Umbreon VMax, the Moonbreon that everyone said was, obviously it was overhyped, overran, pop reports too high. Well, now we're seeing sales back $27.50, $29.50, $26.50, $27.50. Guys, it is very clearly back to, I would say, average of $2,600 to $2,800 card again. If you're wondering where it was, well, back in December, it was about $1,800. It did run up to highs near $3,000, $2,950 they're showing. It did drop back down for multiple months, in the 2,000 to, I would say, 2,200 range. Could have picked it up for months. And if you didn't, well, you missed out, because now the Umbreon, the overpopulated card, is now running back to $3,000. It is only a couple $100 off its all-time highs. If we look at the Guarantina V from Lost Origin, drawn by everyone's favorite artist, is now back selling for the 1500s. As you can see, its all-time high was back at 1554, 1507, 1448. What is this, 1521? Therefore, it is right there, about to eclipse its all-time highs, right back with its all-time highs. You could have bought it down for $1,200 for months, but nobody wanted to because everyone thought it was all over. The crash of summer is upon us. And in fact, we are seeing the run of summer here back to near its all-time highs. Hey, look at that. Sold by Arizona TCG, guys. Yet another reason to use them. They will get you top dollar for their cards. Not even a planned ad. Not even planned. Lugia V. Alt art from Silver Tempest. Great artwork. Look at that. Near its all-time highs of $700 is selling for at auction. Here you go. If you want to look at this. Look at this. All-time high back in January, other than way back here, this crazy back in November 2022. Look at this. Look at this. $679. Everyone thought it was over. Oh, crash. And now it is back, eclipsing its all-time highs. Lugia V. Highest it's been since all the way back in November 2022, since everyone thought it was dead. Could have picked it up all back here in 2023 for a couple $100. Could have picked it up again for $300. Could have picked it up again here for in the 500s. You didn't because you believed all the nonsense online, and now it's almost a $700 card again. Moving on to the Sun and Moon era, we have the Ends Reshiram, which you guys haven't looked. Rosa is no longer the #1 card in Cosmic Eclipse. Arceus Dialga Palkia alt art is no longer the #1 card in Cosmic Eclipse. It is now the Reshiram Zekrom with Lord N in it, going for $2,200 plus. If we look at this card, it is now at its all-time high ever. The chart hasn't even caught up. The chart shows it at $1,780. It's way up here over $2,000. Even the big boom back during like 2023, 880. Even during the pandemic, wasn't nowhere near anywhere in history has N been this card, Reshiram Zekrom, been anywhere near this all-time highs in the big scary bear market crash everyone says we're in. Mutx GX, my absolute favorite card, has now eclipsed $4,000. We have another one here, $3,450, $4,050. Depending on how the auctions go, how the sales go, it looks like you can actually get $4,000 for this card now. Yeah, it's parabolic at this point. I mean, you could have bought it literally a year ago for a fraction of that cost. You could have bought it a couple months ago for half price. But now the Mewtwo GX is running. Charizard EX, I've personally graded probably 20 plus of these in my lifetime back when I was opening tons of Evolutions product. In my opinion, it wasn't that hard of a card to grade. And now it's a $675 card, $650, $665. Mega Charizard from Evolutions going on a crazy run. Ignore the crazy spikes. These are some one-off sales. I don't know why I took this data. Same thing happened back here. But as you can see, the rest of this chart is still ramping up, very healthy. Again, this does not look like a parabolic growth. This does not look like a buyout, not manipulation. It's a very steady climb for the last year straight up on the Charizard as demand for Megas increases and people are still buying in. Again, ready for it? The scary bear market. It's crashing. We got the Mewtwo. This is not even a Mega, guys. This is a secret rare Mewtwo from Breakthrough. $3,100 card. This one was literally, guys, it was a $400 card back in December. 7 months ago, it was $400. Talk about parabolic growth. $400 to $3,000 in just a few months. Even if this card corrects in half, even if it drops in half, you still would have made like 4x your money. It's craziness. It's absolute craziness at this point. Last but not least, I wanted to shout this one out. The Greninja. Have you guys paid attention to this or the Kingdra card? The Kingdra is now ending at like $200. This is now $265. These are those promos from the Shrouded Fable collection boxes back in the 260s, guys. Look at this. The Greninja has not seen 260s other than right at release and right at this pump back in January. The chart hasn't even caught up. It's now back very close to its all-time highs. It's like $20, $30 off of its all-time highs, running back to those quickly. And again, Shrouded Fable promo, middle of this bear market scariness, everything's crashing. Guys, it's like I've always told you. If you want to go look for negative, you'll find it. You can find it. You can pick out things here or there. The market is still extremely strong. The booster boxes are holding up. You have so many singles reaching all-time highs. Many singles are now finding their bottoms, starting to turn around right now, starting to get bought again. And it just goes back to what I always say, guys. It is a big, beautiful world out there. If you go looking for negativity, you'll find it. If you spend your time with positive people, looking at the positives, you'll find it. It really has to do with the mentality you want to go with. But this goes to show, guys, sales are happening. Price points are being moved up by the day. We're right smack dab in the middle of summer. It's July. I mean, we only have literally this and next month, and then summer's over. We're back to September, where we usually see an uptick in winter when all the kids go back to school. Summer vacations are over. People are back, spending more times on their indoor hobbies again. And so it's only a matter of time till these things run more. Some of the other cards and products that haven't run start to run again. Or maybe this is just classic, overly bullish Alex creating FOMO, shilling everything, and lying to everybody because the world and the market is truly a dark, scary place, and Alex doesn't want to admit it. We'll just have to find out. That's it, guys. We're out.